can't remember. Like I said, I can't remember what day it was. All my days are blended at the minute.
Yeah.
And we basically said, like, this is the line drawn. Then, fuck it. We're all adults. You do your shit. We'll do ours. And nobody will mention the other end of.
But you've got all the like all these troll accounts that I just sent you who they are, like BJ's Bathwater. Was it a G Cruise broken chair, Kev's wonky eye, all that. Now I'm in the process of figuring out, tracking them all back to who they belong to on their mains, which will take me
right.
But at the moment it's all coming back to Discord.
Right. Okay. But
That's 100%. But obviously it's now got to track the users.
Yeah, but like I said to Socks the other night, like there's however many people in that Discord, like we can't be held accountable for their actions, their words. However, we have always said, if you're going to go out and you're going to do something and it is against what we're saying, like not what we say, what we stand for, then you do that on your own, and it does not, you make it known that you're doing it as you, not as part of whatever, because that's not on. And then Socks completely agreed and said, because I was asking questions, like, what do you think Vegas would come and have a conversation with me, etc. And she was like, well, I can't speak for him. And I was like, and granted, because I've just said I can't speak for others, so I understand that. That was the only time I mentioned your name in that chat. That was the only time your name got mentioned at all in that conversation.
Okay, because I mean, I got a message from Socks with regards to that, so I unblocked the four of you, my end. And literally, within 30 minutes of unblocking you, I'd lost my account.
Well,
that's a bit. You can understand my suspicion there.
Oh yeah, but with all the will in the world, you can't pinpoint it, can you? That's the bit of the fucked up thing, isn't it?
But like I said, all the reports are going all against anything that I say about Reddit or Discord.
Yeah.
Specifically, only those. And all the other Kevin ones are going fine. I'm not getting a single report, a single complaint on any of those.
This is sort of like what, because obviously I saw that you've posted a video and it's put like Stoney's Facebook on there. And obviously I just wanted to make you. Please don't think I'm speaking down to you, because I'm really, really not. But I just wanted to have the conversation with you to say, look, can we draw this line now? It's going too far. You've got your case against Kev. I don't know if you was in the live the other day, but I showed my sort of receipts for a case I've got against Kev. We should be working together, and I know we've all said it all along.
This is why I've done the videos, because obviously you've done 2-hour-long videos which have basically been complete obsession about me, what I do, everything like that. Almost literally 90% of both those live streams I've done, so 2 hours worth, has been nearly all about me, and what I've been doing, and I want to be in Tanya's pants and all that. Trust me, if I was a woman, I would be freaking smashing the shit out of Tanya, and I'd be in a women's prison by now. I probably hate Tanya more than anyone else, and I have a genuine reason to.
Yeah, and that's your business, you know what I mean? But the second live that I did, when I was quite irate and actually got banned for adult nudity, even though everyone's cameras were off. But there you go.
That's right. I've had that before.
That was anger, and that anger was it stemmed from the YouTube.
Yeah.
So it was anger. And I was just like, for God's sake, and then sorry, I was just listening to the little one. Then when they go awfully quiet, and you're like, why are you quiet?
Yeah.
It was just pure anger, and obviously I didn't know you'd unblocked me, because after that live that I did on the night time, I had a really banging headache, so I pretty much went straight to bed. So I didn't know you'd unblocked me.
No, that was a new account.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've gone through this week. I'm on my 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm on my 9th account this week, because they've all been blocked, because anything I've put that involved Discord, U4, have all been banned. Even if it's just nothing in their docs and just saying, even the ones where I've just said, look, I've told you Scatty's in there. None of you are listening to me, but Scatty's in your group.
Yeah, see, we had this conversation with Socks as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, I respect what Socks is saying, but I tried to put the point across of, well, if you just sort of said who, then the two-facedness stops, you know what I mean? Because at the minute, all it's doing is fueling your fire and then fueling our fire. But then also, in the same sense, as if we just went through and kicked everybody that we thought was scatter, we'd then get told that we was on a power trip and, you know,
but
blah
I
blah.
mean,
Do you understand? So we're between a rock and a hard place. If we're not going to get the name, then we can't do nothing
exactly.
about it.
But you
After we
have been
spoke to
picking the wrong people.
right, okay.
I am trying my hardest to find out, not just me, but others are. I believe Socks is as well, and a few others are trying to find out which one Scatty is in your Discord.
Right, okay.
Not just to help you, but it's going to help everyone. Because
but it's going to stop this friction, isn't it? Let's agree, it's going to stop the friction. Because you're saying to us, well, you've got her in there, and we're like, but how do we know who she is?
I mean,
So
I've
it's
been
like
told by 3x mods who are part of the Snapchat group.
Wait, what? There's a Snapchat?
The mod Snapchat group, just run by Scatty.
I was a not in a Snapchat group.
Yeah, that's what really annoyed me when you said about, all these X mods are on their way out. No, I had to be a complete and utter cunt to get them to just speak to me so I could sit down with them and show information.
Right, okay.
And that's the reason I didn't tell anyone when I was on Reddit. The reason I didn't tell anyone on Discord is because I need to do this on my own, because if I know things get out there, it's going to damage anything I'm doing, any work I'm doing behind the scenes.
I mean, I know we're going back quite a while, because obviously you mentioned a lot from the Reddit and stuff, but I think back then we was very sort of, we all had the same goal, and people were sharing information, and then all of a sudden, you know, it was like, well, why haven't you why haven't you said before, sort of thing, and then it just puts you on edge. But I fully understand why, because when I started my police case with Kev, I only actually told sort of, you know, my little circle, so to speak, out of the Telegram. Didn't go and tell everybody. I completely understand why you did that. I mean, what are your thoughts moving forward? I just want it all, the doxing.
Well, it's got to
the
stop.
stupid videos on each other.
It's got to stop. And whoever's doing it in your group is going out there going to report them, because, like I said, I had 2 accounts that were live, and because I lost them, I actually I bought one of my own personal private accounts, which was able to go live. I made that a public account so I could go live on it, and that almost went straight away. So I actually lost my own personal account. That pissed me off, because that was a private personal account with my friends and family on.
Yeah.
You know, and I went through, before I turned it into a live Kev account, I deleted all my personal information off that. I changed everything. I deleted all my real life friends and families that was on that account. I removed them all to turn that into my Kev account.
Yeah.
And that went pretty quickly. After I put like a Reddit thing on there, I had like 2,000 followers on that.
Like I said, I can't speak for everybody, but you know, when you refer to the inner, my inner group, my little circle, I can concretely tell you. I mean, you've got no reason to sort of take my word. I mean, but I hope that you know, like, I've come to you. Do you know what I mean? Does that not sort of say something about me, that I'm not this big cunt? But I can concretely tell you, it is nobody within my circle, because obviously I haven't told anybody that we're having a chat. But obviously, when you show me that you've been banned, I did just sort of say, has anybody been reporting?
That literally has just happened.
No.
Like I said, while I was messaging you, because I was in that account, I was just actually replying to Fazzy on a message, and it says, you have been logged out, banned. Like, really? For what? And it was bullying and harassment on a Reddit video.
Like I said, I didn't, obviously, I haven't said that we're talking, that's my business and your business. But I just said, like, has anybody, just a general question, has anybody reported Vegas? And they're like, no.
Yeah. Well, somebody in there is, because, like I said,
it could be from the Discord. But like I said,
It's probably from the Discord, but look at the facts, right, that I did put out there, which that video got down pretty quickly. I think I put it up on my YouTube. Right, you look at all these fake accounts. BJ's Bathwater, GQ's Broken Chair. Now, GQ's Broken Chair posted the screen recording from me and Tanya's private conversation.
Yeah.
Now, that could only come from me or Tanya or one other person. That one other person is Scatty, because Scatty and Tanya talk daily.
Right. So it's not you, because you're not going to post your conversation, are you?
Or not
So
one.
it's
One that's going to put me in that light. Definitely not.
well, no. Okay. So that makes sense.
So that means it could only have come from Tanya. Plus, if you look at the messages, you can see it's from Tanya's side, not mine.
Right. Okay.
So that means that has come directly from Tanya. Now, I do know that Scatty speaks to Tanya every day, or almost daily. Just like I know that Scatty, behind Tanya's back, in the WhatsApp or their WhatsApp and Snapchat groups, Tanya's not allowed in there. And anything that's mentioned about Kev or Tanya gets deleted very quickly. Okay, I think Kev's in the WhatsApp one, so any messages get deleted very quickly before Kev gets in. Scatty wants Tanya gone. Scatty will do anything to get Tanya gone, but Scatty also wants us gone. Because we all know what Scatty's name is. That's why I did the video that, like, when it comes against Kev, the mods are just the foot soldiers. People like Scatty, Miley and all that are a little group. They're like, if you want to call them the captains, and obviously Kev and Tanya are the generals. So that's why I've been slowly removing the mods. I mean, you look at all the mods that have gone. Lorna, Evil Lou, Amanda SW, Gina Primama, what's it, John... Oh. That's the problem when you've got everything linked in.
Sorry, everyone was playing with my Alexa then, and calls were coming through my phone and everything.
Yeah, I know. That's what happened to mine. It's like freaking. That's why everything disappeared. So yeah, that's like I said. I do things on my own because at least then it's not for glory or anything like that. It's because then I don't have to give the information to anyone. If I'm not giving it to anyone, there's no risk of getting out. So if people don't trust me, that's fine. Don't trust me. I don't care. But I know that what I'm getting is right. You know, you've got to look at who's gone, who's the one. But you asked them who approached them. Evil Lou, Amanda SW, Gina Primama. You know, I've even spoke to John Stones.
Yeah.
Luke Wilkinson, I'm talking to at the moment. What's the other male mod? Got to put a thank out to the one with the football picture. I forgot his freaking name now. Jamie Grenn. Yep. I've got messages back and forth from me and him where he's now stopped.
Right, okay.
Like I said, I'm slowly working one by one at a time to get through to them. You know, it's a slow process, but I'm working on the big mods, the ones that everyone knows, and pulling them out.
Yeah.
I've told them. And they've asked, and I've backed my word to them. I said, if anyone goes for you, I'm going for them. Because you're now out the loop. You know, they've got no need to go for you. They've got, you know, you've seen the truth. You've seen what I've shown you. You know, look, and I've always said to them, it's not always my information. A lot of it comes from other people. And I've always said that about my TikToks I do on Kev. Most of it is not my own recordings. It's from stuff that other people have recorded. And I've just gone in and just added bits too.
Yeah.
I've never once claimed that anything I've put on TikTok, unless it's my own recording, is my own. I've always made sure that I've left that person's username in there so they know who it is.
Yeah.
Just to make the little trolly mashup.
Yeah, which is fair.
Yeah. I mean, the reason I mean, the reason I went for Stoneover is because I knew she was going to be the easiest target as a trigger for you guys to get your attention to say, look.
Well, you got it.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, come on now, this needs to stop. We need to...
because
we need to draw this line now.
I did hear that she had a bit of a temper tantrum the other day with Socks.
Yeah, she did. She was angry and rightly so. And Socks said, I respect the fact that she is angry. And then obviously Socks gave it her back, and then Stony gave it back, and proper little bitch fight sort of thing.
And that's the reason I went for Stony. It's because of the way she was towards me on the two live streams you did.
Yeah, but if you'd noticed as, I mean, obviously you'd blocked me, so but you'd been in a live in a different account.
That's why I started commenting on my account, so you knew. And that's the reason I couldn't join the box, because I've had so many accounts banned. There was no way of me coming in. But also, I'm not stupid. If I come in the box with you three, it's just going to turn into a shit show, and it's going to be a 3-on-1 beatdown.
No, I would have. If you didn't want to have other people in the box, and I would have just spoke it out, me and you, and we could have cleared the air. Do you know what I mean?
I know, but it still would have been a beatdown.
I'm not unapproachable. Do you know what I mean? I'm quite old head, young shoulders sort of thing. But actually, I did a live after.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what. Oh, we were doing riddles. I literally just screenshotted a load of stupid fucking riddles just to sort of, because it was after the conversation with Socks, and it was just to sort of say, look, I'm here, I'm still live, but I ain't chatting none of yous, and we're just gonna do, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna just do a couple of lives where it's just stupid fucking riddles or screenshot, the big TikTokers and play guess the forehead or something. Do you know what I mean? Just to, because we don't want this back and forth battle. It's besides the point. Do you know what I mean? Look, I've got no interest in you, sort of thing, and mine is Kev, like, you've got a case, I've got a case, and actually, while everyone's biting at each other, he's going under the radar because we're just biting at each other.
Yeah. See now, like I said, I still. I mean, you've been open, but there's still something in that close circle of yours, whether it's you four, one of you four, or somewhere just very, very close to you four, is that link to Kev. That's what I'm really working my ass off to find out who it's, because if that's the person, then one of you four is stabbing everyone in the back, or somebody very close to you four is stabbing you in the back.
Right.
There's all the links are there. There's enough evidence that somewhere along the troll accounts that are made, and what gets out is somewhere in the most verified of verified.
Okay.
There's just too many coincidences.
Get that information,
when
you get that, are you going to sort of hold that to your chest, or are you going to sort of, because that will be like the final pin, won't it? It will just stop all this fucking shit.
Oh no, I will do it, because I'll put it out there so that you know who it is.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and that Scatty then knows that we know who the exact person she's playing as or has playing for her, to get all the information back to Kev.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, that's why we were sort of saying to Socks the other night that it's going to be like a merry-go-round then until we sort of find that person. Like, so where do we go from here then? If are we going to call this a truce? You do your shit, I'll do mine, and
that's where I'll go from here.
I've got no videos on you and that, but are you going to take your videos and stuff down?
Well, I've got your account on them anyway. The account's gone, so then they're not.
Well, what about your YouTube? Is your YouTube still there?
Oh, my YouTube's what? The YouTube that she said she did all these comments on, but there was never any.
What comments? Me?
No, bloody Stoneover. I'm like, she said she's done all these comments. I'm like, no, you didn't. You never done a single comment, because any comment that gets put will, if it doesn't appear, that means it's sat in my waiting list. There was no comments in my waiting list to be approved. If they were automatically blocked, I had no emails from YouTube to say
I did see a screenshot of her comments, and they was posted, so I don't know if it was just like a YouTube glitch.
I think YouTube must have taken them straight down then.
Yeah, because she did definitely put them on there.
Yeah, because I've got them on. I've got so I do have my video set that comments can be made, and it is for adults only, so there's no underage. So even my videos all set, I always do it that way anyway. So that protects a lot of the violations. But I also have my comments on quite a high level of security, so anything that's a bit slaggy bitchy would automatically get taken down. by
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
Like I said, because I know YouTube won't take it down because I know how YouTube works. I have a YouTube manager because I've got 3 different YouTubes. I've got a gaming YouTube, I've got my American YouTube, which is my main big one, which is my monetized account, and then I've obviously got the one I've just set up with regards to putting
Oh,
my
okay.
Kev videos on. So obviously I said I've got a monetized account. It's obviously that one's an American account specifically for there. So, but it has thousands of viewers,
Yeah.
thousands of subscribers. So that's my main one. But I keep that because I don't want to lose that one whatsoever. That one
No,
means a
of
lot to me.
course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So where we're going from here then is all the
Yeah.
videos with us all in
I
it.
will
They're all
put
going to be removed.
I will put them on hidden. I won't remove them completely, but I will put them in private so no one can see them, just in case anyone starts anything and things go shit. As a protection
Yeah,
to me. So, because I'm sure you've got all your videos everywhere. But
I ain't got the time to be honest.
wow.
But
Um,
no, but if we do that then, and then
yeah,
obviously if there is anything that sort of
yeah,
floats around,
yeah,
you know, you think that something's happened
yeah.
or
But
someone said
all
something, then I mean I'm not going to unfriend you off here. So
no,
just
no, that's
if we
fine. Yeah, I'll
leave
keep you there.
the
Yeah,
open channel, and then just
yeah,
message me and say, look,
yeah,
so and so, you know, can you
yeah,
find out if so and so said this or I've heard this,
yeah,
and then if I come back and go, well, actually, yeah, okay, they did, then
yeah,
okay, you've got your ammunition. But I'd rather just sort of keep it civil, and then
yeah.
obviously if branches have to be extended, they have to be
Oh
extended,
yeah,
sort of thing. But
that's what I said.
you know, I just want the chick to stop, man.
That's what I said. If you paid attention to my video, half of it's correcting things that you have said, and the other half is just taking the piss out of the 4 of you.
Yeah.
So,
And the whole thing about the surrender thing, I was genuinely taking the piss out of that.
oh yeah, like I took the
Oh,
piss out of you not rhyming. That was a piss take.
hey, I can rhyme, don't me? But there we
Because
go.
because Brit and twat doesn't rhyme. Like she was going what? Vegas Brit, Vegas nit, Vegas shit, Vegas tit, Vegas clit, and you go to Vegas twat, and I'm like, that doesn't even rhyme. Like she's done.
It was a long night,
It
okay?
was like Stone Over's done all these rhymes. You just come out with something that just doesn't rhyme. So I thought
Yeah, well,
that's an easy piss take.
it was a long night,
Yeah,
and given where I'm from,
yeah,
it's understandable. Not many of us have GCSEs, okay?
yeah. I know that. Kev ain't got any, so you're fine. You know you're in an elite group.
Minority.
Kev,
So, but no, that's
yeah,
it. As far as I'm
yeah,
concerned, line drawn.
yeah.
I'm not going to tell anybody that we've had this
No,
conversation, but I will sort of
yeah,
say, look, enough's
but
enough now. Vegas is off limits.
yeah,
End it.
yeah. Because
If you
I
get
am that
caught,
close to taking him down, and obviously I know everything that happened yesterday.
yeah.
Every little minor detail from start to end with Kevin Tanya, and I've been really winding him up about it in private.
And obviously, if anything gets put in like the Discord or anything, could they
Yeah,
say, oh, I've just
yeah,
reported a video? It'll be like,
yeah,
no, that's not it. They're not cool
yeah,
enough.
yeah,
If we then get told they've done it again,
yeah,
they'll be straight booted.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm just not about it no more.
The
I'm
problem
bored of it.
is, like I said, a lot of them are all on private accounts and or using secondary burner accounts, if you want to say, is that which is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
issue, and it takes and that's where it's hard. Like I said, I know BJ's Bathwater is linked into Scatty. BJ Bath and G Crusade are both linked into Scatty because you start going through the followers, who they follow, who follows them, and you have to go like 2 or 3. You know, what do they call it? Your 6 steps from anyone. That thing
Yeah,
where you,
six
yeah,
steps from a
yeah, you can get from BJ's Bathwater and G Crew's Broken Chair back to Scatty and all the mods within about 4 steps.
right, okay.
So those two are definitely playing. So whoever they are on their main, why are they all quite pally down the link?
Yeah.
And like BJ's Bathwater, gifts Kev. Was sat in your
And look,
live, slagging me off, but is in Kev's live gifting him.
see, I don't really go in Kev's live much
Yeah,
because I try to stay out of it because it winds me up.
yeah.
But
And
if
I'm
then anything that you can do to sort of
yeah,
help us and vice versa
yeah,
will be greatly appreciated
yeah,
because it's boring now. We're all fucking adults
yeah,
with one fucking
yeah.
goal, and we're not going to achieve it if we all start backbiting each other.
Yeah. So yeah, I appreciate you're the only one who's actually come up with any evidence you've actually done something. But obviously, you did do a little mistake, which I will let you off for. You had a
What
CAD
mistake
number.
was that?
You showed us the CAD number.
Oh yeah, but I squiggled out the last 4.
No, but a CAD number doesn't technically mean anything. By the way, it's only you follow a message to say those wanted your mobile number to call you. Because anytime you call an emergency service, even if you hang up, there's a CAD number generated. That's just the call number.
I spoke to Met Police about that. I
Yeah,
said, I don't even know what a CAD number is. And
yeah.
she said a CAD number means it's being investigated. A crime number
No,
is
no, 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 no,
just
no.
because you reported it.
No, no, because when obviously, as you know, I worked for the NHS. We used the CAD
Yeah.
system. We use the same CAD system as the police. As soon as
Oh,
the call
okay.
comes in and that call started, a CAD number is generated for that call automatically. So, say if you called for an ambulance or called for 101 or called 111 for just general inquiry, as soon as you get through, a unique number is generated for that call. Obviously, the police use the CAD system, the 999 ambulance use the CAD system, fire use the CAD system. When it goes to 101 and 111, it depends on they do have other systems they use as well, but they still use the CAD.
Oh, right, okay. See, I did ask her, and that's what she told me.
Oh, that doesn't mean it's being investigated. That's got absolutely nothing to do with being
Obviously,
investigated. Yeah,
the 2 other numbers that were in my notes,
yeah,
they wasn't, they were, I don't even know what they was, but obviously they're different to the CAD one. They're not,
yeah.
they wasn't given to me as a CAD.
So,
They were given to
yeah.
me as that.
So if you get a police CRIS number, I think it
Yeah.
was, or CRI number, that's now that's not necessarily an investigation, but that means there is an assigned case open. Even if nothing
Right.
goes from it, that means a case has been passed on and has been set up. The CAD number is just a call that's passed across. When that call's accepted and investigations have started, the CAD number then becomes a CRI number. And the CRI number is what is an actual case.
Oh, right, okay.
Because the CAD system is also used in America.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
And
it's been.
obviously, the stuff that I've passed over,
Yeah,
it's not just solely me.
yeah,
It's been, you know, people have given me stuff, and I've just,
yeah,
because the way my
yeah,
attitude was sort of in the end, if loads of people go and report, then it's just going to look malicious.
yeah.
Whereas if you've got sort of a continuous person doing it, it looks more sort of factual, more concrete, because it's just one person. It's not them
Exactly.
being perceived as a bully. So that's why I said, like, I'll send it all. Like,
Yeah,
I became a dedicated
yeah,
person to send it, so that there was just one person rather
yeah,
than 67
yeah,
people all making little reports.
yeah,
And obviously all them little reports will make one big
yeah,
report sort of thing.
yeah,
But no, I mean, movement, like you said, movement's being made your end, movements are being made
yeah,
my end. So eventually we'll just tag team him and
yeah,
catch the fucker in the middle.
yeah,
But no, I
yeah,
mean, I'm gonna have to shoot anyway because I've got
yeah.
to go
No
and
problem.
sort the
Yeah,
kiddos out. But
I,
no, as far as I'm concerned, now this is a line.
yeah,
Obviously, I'm not going to tell
yeah.
anybody that we've had a
No,
conversation, but I will sort of say, look,
yeah. They
enough's enough now.
because they're
You know,
doing.
Vegas is,
They're not doing it on main. They're
Vegas
doing
is,
it on hidden accounts, your burner accounts. Like
yeah.
you know now which my burner account is. The only reason I did that is because of fucking all those Coronation Street ones that go in Kev's live. It's
So
the only
you
one.
was that dingle then, so I was right.
Yeah, yeah. Zach Dingle was me.
Right,
Not
okay,
anyone
cool.
else that you accused. That's why I was laughing. Said no, that's not me. That's not me because I was in the Zach Dingle.
But this it's the same thing as on the Discord, isn't it? Like we're trying to go
Yeah,
through people, and then people are going, "Well, why did I get blocked from?" Like, fucking,
yeah,
because we thought you were said persons. Like, apologies.
yeah,
But Discord did go down the other day, and
yeah,
it fucked us up a bit because we were
yeah.
removing people because we thought they were
Oh yeah,
inactive. And then I was getting people messaging me going, "What? Why are you always speaking there?" I'm like, "No, it only showed us 2 messages from like 2 years ago or whatever."
yeah.
And they're like, "No, no, I
It's
always speak." I was like, oh, okay, then fine.
exactly. It's a case of like I said. It's a case of setting traps. So I do little things that is I know is going to trap Kev or trap Tanya or trap like I have
Yeah,
now done with you guys.
yeah,
Just little things that I know that's going to be a trigger. Then I know exactly what's happening. And doing Reddit videos, one obviously it's a bit of annoyance because I keep losing my accounts, but two, if I do a Kev video and then a Reddit video, a Kev video and a Reddit video, which ones am I seeing getting reported? Never the Kev ones. I'm not getting no
yeah, cool.
violation, and it's always the Reddit ones, which means it's somebody from Discord, should I say? I would call it Reddit because
Yeah,
everyone says it is Reddit, but it's
yeah, yeah,
always coming from those ones that's what's causing the ban. So it's like, okay, why is this happening? It's adding up. Let's have a look who's now viewed the video. Oh, so and so. Ah, I know they're on. No, because I've
yeah.
seen them in the chat. Oh, who's viewed my profile? Oh, so and so. Okay. Like
Well, at some point I'll pop
yeah,
a message in when obviously
yeah,
I've sorted the kids and that just to say, look, you're
yeah,
off limits now, enough's enough.
yeah,
And then obviously, like I said, if you get any more and
yeah,
you know who they're coming
and
from and that, just let us know and we'll
yeah.
deal with it that way. But
And I mean, fell off, leave
um,
him alone because he's a young kid. He's a little bit vulnerable. He hates Kev. He doesn't like Kev at all. He's vulnerable and he's just learning. Obviously, he's new to the process of what Kev is actually, who he is, what he is.
yeah, yeah.
And obviously, he's
See,
different, isn't he? He's got to learn. So
it's not an issue as such that I have with. I
yeah,
don't even have an issue with him. It was more sort of
yeah,
a niggle, you know, really,
yeah,
you know, an itch you just can't get
yeah,
with him because he was sat there. Like I know you've been around a long time. You know I've been around a long
yeah,
time. But then when he came around and then he said the other day in a live, he's like, "Oh, I've only been here for like 3 months." But
yeah,
then he was trying to discredit people, and we're like, "But you've only just come about." Do you know what I mean? Like that was my
yeah,
issue. It was like you've just come about, but
yeah,
you're trying to discredit everybody else, and that weren't
yeah,
cool. You know, like I said, I'm a strong believer of credit where credit's due, sort of
yeah,
thing. Like, and you know, but
yeah,
now as long as we can sort of, you know, like you said, if you put your them videos to private,
yeah.
like the Sony
Because I
ones,
mean,
and
I'm literally right at the point now where Kev's about to be arrested and charged. I'm at that point now where it's all probably going to be within days or weeks where he's going to be arrested. I'm that final stage, so I know currently he is going to get a full police warning again that if he even mentions anything about me, the whole lot
yeah,
are coming back against him. Everything. That's all the stuff against
yeah,
Jezza. All his malicious communications will be pulled out.
yeah, yeah,
And they've warned me if that happens, then I'll be affidavit for court. So I'm like, yeah, I've got no problems with that. I've got a nice brand new suit at home. I got because I've put on a bit of
yeah.
weight, so I'll be all dressed up, ready. I ain't going to be there in a pair of trackies with a leg half pulled up in a baseball
A
cap in
fifty
court. I'll be there in
tracksuit, yeah,
suit. I'll be in court in suit and tie.
yeah, yeah. But no, if we can
Yeah,
do that, draw this line now.
yeah,
I'm not saying be friends, but we'll be
no,
sort of acquaintances,
yeah,
like, do you know what I mean? We'll
yeah.
you
It's
scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
That's what I've always said. I will if I find information, regardless what you think, I will pass it across.
Yeah,
Especially because
and that,
obviously I know it's not just whether I like people or not in the group, but it's making sure that because there's a lot of people in that group that do want Kev off the app. There's
yeah,
only
of
just
course,
one
of
or
course.
two that are obviously working against the group because they're the spies going back to Kev.
Yeah, yeah,
And I'm slowly trying to work in with
yeah.
with Snowflakes
Right, okay.
because I've been told she's approachable. Now, if I can get Snowflakes on side with me and get her to sit with me off the app and go through everything I have,
Yeah,
Snowflakes go. That's an even bigger one. I took Gina off.
yeah,
Gina is brilliant. I mean, she's a vulnerable person, and that's why I said I'll protect her because she's told me a lot. So she needs protection rather than that. Obviously, Evil Lou was a big one. Took her off. Obviously, Lorna. A lot of us worked with Lorna to get her off.
yeah,
But I
yeah,
mean, Evil Lou. It was me jumping in her live when I caught her live one day, and then went
yeah,
into her
yeah,
box that started that. It's got her off, and
yeah.
Amanda
Because she messaged
SW
me
was in
after, and
there.
she was actually quite gutted. Yeah,
Yeah. And if it wasn't for me catching her live and jumping in, and I started off by giving her shit,
yeah, yeah,
and then she invited me in the box. Gina, I had to go real nasty. The same with freaking Jamie Gretton to get them to actually message me, and both of them messaged me, and I've sat down with them, like gone through. So, Jamie's fully aware. Jamie's like, oh no, freaking out, because this is the way Kev works. When Kev is in,
yeah,
like, the last time Gina tipped him, and I made a big boo boo there. Obviously, I released the screenshot and I was trying to hide it before I had a chance to. And it was an accidental release of the screenshot of Kev's sending the money
yeah,
when I was in Kaz's and I sent all the porn stuff of Kev,
yeah.
which still makes me laugh every time I look at that.
Oh, of course, of course.
It's like you're with Tanya, but you want you watch you're subscribed to two gay porn users.
Oh, stop it. Oh,
He has one subscription, which is an older woman that looks like a little bit like Skay, and two men that basically just masturbate on camera watching gay porn, and one of them is a bit like, which might explain his KSI obsession. One's a black man, a bit like KSI.
Oh God.
That's Kev's own Pornhub. And
Right, well, I was going to go and eat dinner.
Yeah, and he was on there recently because he just got his 1-year subscription badge.
Oh shit!
So I was like, oh, and it's his. It's his. So I was like, Kev, if you're on Pornhub, you can't hide it, especially if you create an account.
Oh shit!
I mean, no one is going to create an account called Mr. UK TikTok Official.
No, of course not.
I mean, I'll troll him by making fake Tinders, but I ain't going to start going out my way to make fake Pornhubs, model, OnlyFans, things like that. The fact is, his OnlyFans is actually, or his old OnlyFans is linked into there anyway, so it's all linked in.
Yeah.
I reverse searched a lot, so it's definitely his.
Anyway, I appreciate you talking to me, man.
Yeah. So,
and I hope this can sort of be the end.
I'll drop them down.
Fab.
Look, I know tell Stone over to get over her obsession with me.
Take it as a compliment, man. She's fit.
I mean,
she's fit.
Oh no, she's EDC, and I'm not into all that stuff. I'm not her age when I'm into EDC stuff. I spent too many years in Vegas at the Electric Daisy Carnival picking up drugged and dead people. So,
oh sweet Lord,
yeah,
I'm going to go before my kids start killing each other to eat themselves.
No problem. All right.
Right, I appreciate you talking to me. And like I said, I'll keep you on here and that anyway.
Yeah, no probs.
All right. No worries. Thank you.
Cheers.
See you later. Bye. Bye.